Hundreds of thousands of dollars stolen by those who didn't even create the music in the first place. Artists in the music industry have been getting their music leaked and stolen for decades, but in these past few years, it has become an even bigger problem. With challenges like the leakers holding songs and even full-on albums ransom, delaying entire projects and making a disgusting amount of money, selling MP3s that were recorded through a toaster oven or hacked from the artists themselves. And this is why leaks are destroying the music industry.
Stand up. Skinny ass, bitch ass nigga, sit down. Fuck is wrong with you? Fucking hacking on my shit, motherfucking leaking my music.
And I won't lie, you're probably looking at my channel right now and saying this guy is the biggest hypocrite ever, because my most popular videos are about leaks. Well, first of all, when I say leaks, I mean full-on song leaks, not info leaks about an album, just to make that clear, because I think info leaks are so much fun, and I'm about to rip apart song leaks to shreds in this video. And second of all, a huge amount of you who watch and come back to watch are not subscribed, so do me a favor, support the channel, like and subscribe. I am new here, I need all the support I can get. I feel like leaks have become a lot more normalized. Something leaks and the community is kind of happy that this is here, but what they don't realize is that all they're doing is setting their favorite artist or official music back. Especially when it comes to an artist where if something leaks like Carti, it will just never drop. Listen, I get we all want to be angry at the weird emo lesbian vampire, but most of the time, if something leaks and it isn't a huge hit right off the bat and dropped immediately, like something like Just Wanna Rock from Uzi or Poland with Yachty, those are two great examples of a successful leak. But if it's not a huge hit, like I said, and it's just a song that's kind of alright, it won't stick now because people heard it and don't have easy access to it because it's a file, because it's a leak. A perfect example of this happening is this.
I was held for ransom with my project. They wanted me to pay them $1 million because they had all my records, all the features. Some hackers. They have been hacking and leaking like crazy. Like at least my last 2-3 albums, I don't know how they do it.
Trippie's recent albums are great examples of what I'm talking about and how leaks can literally destroy an artist's career. I mean, bro literally had the Avengers on this album of rap and it didn't even push 60K units first week, and songs are getting taken off months later. It's just a stain on his discography, and he was forced to drop it because people held this album ransom from him and were asking $1 million, so he just had to drop it at that point. And this is all because of leakers and people hearing the music before it was officially released to the public. And the same thing is happening with Uzi's next album, Barter 16. The leakers are literally threatening him because they bought a song and they want him to take it off the album so they don't lose money. And honestly, the reason Carti doesn't drop and his album was pushed back, and the reason a lot of the songs on Pink Tape, as much as I love that album because I do think it's really good, it low-key kind of flopped because of leaks. People heard full songs that were on the album, they knew it was coming, it wasn't a surprise. And actually an extremely good example of this as well, and a bad way to handle leaks, is Lost Forever on Utopia. Everyone and their mom was listening to that song and knew what it was before it came out. It was played at multiple shows. People were saying it was going to be the hit on Utopia. And well, it's the least streamed song on the album. So it's safe to say that if something leaks, if it's not viral at that moment, it's not gonna do well numbers-wise for the artist. And if you disagree with me at this point, I mean, the stats are right in front of your face. But that's like the mainstream sales. What about the hardcore fans? Do they like leaks even from their favorite artists? Do you guys think it hurts the artist's career? They hate them too. I did a poll, which if you subscribe, you can vote on these polls and have a part in videos as well. And 8,000 people voted on this poll, and 66% said that leaks ruin everything. And I think this is definitely split between communities because some communities love leaks and others hate it, because over the past few weeks, if you didn't know, we did have 2 very big songs leak from 2 very anticipated albums, one of them being a Kanye leak and one a Carti leak. And the 2 communities handled these leaks very differently. The Kanye community did pretty much everything in their power to get rid of this leak and take it down literally everywhere. Make sure it was not posted so the album does not get delayed. And this is obviously an older community, so they kind of know how it goes with leaks just because Kanye has been around longer. And then on the other hand, the Carti community got their hands on a song that was supposedly the lead single to his new album Music, which I think was definitely capped from the managers to stop the leak from getting out, but whatever. And they paid $10,000 to a leaker through a group buy in a day. I mean, that's just a ridiculous amount of money. $10,000 for an MP3 so you can feel exclusive and have a song that everyone else is gonna get eventually for free. And everyone seemed pretty happy about it too, saying things like, if Carti won't drop, we will, and fuck his lying ass. So I think it really just shows the differences between the communities, but people really don't understand that leakers are the reason that he doesn't drop. But in the comments of my post and poll, not really generalizing it because it's kind of hard to group it into leaks are bad, leaks are good, or yes I like them, or no I don't. There are actually some pretty good takes which are kind of in the middle, which I agree with when it comes to leaks. And someone said it depends. If it is a leak of an old song, it's good. But if it's from a recent song, it's bad because it probably won't drop, which is the case, like I said, with a lot of Carti stuff and other artists' music that is leaking. It's newer stuff, meaning it just delays the album more and more than it's already been delayed because of previous leaks. And then the people who actively participate in getting and sharing these leaks complain about no album. But on the other hand, people also say, I'll say one thing, when an artist teases a project that never ends up coming out on the promised release date or is scrapped, getting to hear a leak from the project is one of the best feelings ever, and is often inevitable from a fan base tired of waiting years for a new project. Which I also kind of agree with this one, because if it will never officially drop, I don't really see a problem with it being out there. We would not have a lot of great Juice WRLD songs if leaks didn't exist, and it's also tough when an artist dies. I think leaks are great for the community, especially if the post-death work is obviously like a huge money grab or just really bad in general. A great example here is X, that was just handled terribly, and I would love to hear X leaks because his management is just terrible and just ruined his legacy completely. I want to hear something like actually good. And also, if a sample can't be used or something, that is also another reason I think leaks are okay. I think my final opinion, if I had to put it on like one sentence about leaks, is kind of just too much of anything is bad. Older leaks are cool, but leaking recent work that the artist is actively like working on and then complaining that nothing is dropping isn't cool. I would love to hear what you guys think about this topic of leaks in the comments. I'll reply to everyone, especially with a lot of artist catalogs where their biggest songs are leaks that went viral on TikTok. I really want to know what you guys think about this one because I got a lot of responses from the poll. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new here, or if you've been here multiple times, you could subscribe as well. That's okay. Thanks again for watching, and on that note,